Richard Dennis settled an argument with a bet. His partner said trading couldn't be taught. You're either born with it or you're not. Dennis disagreed. He believed discipline beats talent. So he ran an experiment. He took out an ad, recruited complete novices, taught them his system, 2 weeks of training, then gave them real money to trade. The result? The turtle traders. He turned beginners into millionaires. The experiment proved his point. Trading success is discipline, not genius. Here's what makes this fascinating. Dennis didn't teach market prediction. He taught mechanical execution, follow the system. Every time, no exceptions, no discretion. The rules were simple. Execution was hard. Following rules when you're losing feels impossible. That's where most failed. Not from bad rules, from abandoning good ones. Dennis had a famous line. I could publish my trading rules in the newspaper and no one would follow them. He was right. He taught people his exact system, and many still failed. Not because the system didn't work, because they couldn't stick to it. They started overriding the rules, adding discretion, trusting their gut. The moment they did that, they stopped being turtles. Watch how this applies to you. You have a system. Maybe it's simple, breakouts above resistance, or pullbacks to support. Whatever it is, you know it works. You've tested it. But then you're in a trade, and it feels wrong. Your intuition says exit. The system says hold. You exit. The trade hits your target without you. Your intuition was noise. Your system was right. You abandoned discipline for feeling. Here's Dennis's core insight. Markets are too complex for intuition. Too many variables, too much noise. Your brain takes shortcuts, creates narratives, sees patterns that don't exist. That's why intuition fails. A system cuts through the noise. It's tested. It has an edge. Your gut doesn't. The recognition signal. You're about to take a trade and you think, this one feels different. Red flag. Every trade should feel the same. Mechanical. If this one feels special, you're adding bias. The system doesn't care about feelings. It executes setups that meet criteria. No special cases. Dennis read Psychology Today more than economic reports. He knew the battle was internal, not external. The market doesn't need to be understood. Your psychology does. The turtles who succeeded weren't the smartest. They were the most disciplined. They could follow rules when everything inside them screamed to break them. Here's the uncomfortable part. Following a system means accepting you're not special. Your discretion doesn't improve results. Your adjustments don't add value. Your intuition doesn't know better. You're a rule follower. That's it. Most traders can't accept this. Their ego needs to feel smart, needs to outsmart the market, needs to prove they're talented. Dennis proved talent doesn't matter. Discipline does. Your practical application. Write down your system, every rule, entry criteria, exit criteria, position size calculation, risk parameters, everything. Then track compliance. Did you follow the system perfectly? Yes or no? Not mostly. Not kind of. Perfectly. If no, you broke discipline. That's your problem. Not the market. Not the setup. You. The hardest trades are the ones after 3 losses in a row. Your system says take the 4th setup. Everything in you says skip it. This one will lose too. The streak will continue. Dennis taught the turtles to take that trade. Because the system doesn't know about the last 3. It only knows this setup meets criteria. Skipping it because you're scared breaks the edge. The edge requires taking every valid setup. Here's why systems beat discretion. Over hundreds of trades, the edge plays out. Mechanical execution captures it. Discretionary trading adds randomness. You take setups when you feel confident. Skip them when you don't. Confidence isn't correlated with win rate. You just added emotional noise to a mechanical edge. Now your results are random. Dennis proved anyone can trade successfully. The barrier isn't knowledge. It's not talent. It's not market understanding. It's discipline. Can you follow your rules when you're losing, when you're winning and overconfident, when you're bored, when the setup looks scary? That's the test. The turtles who passed became rich. The ones who failed had the same training, same system, different discipline. Next time you're tempted to override your system, remember Dennis. He bet his reputation on discipline beating intuition. He won. Your gut is not smarter than your tested system. Your job isn't to think. It's to execute. Follow your rules. That's it. That's the whole game.